What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TNT. I'm back, and we are doing this bullshit again where my mic cut out during the stream, so we're just going to be talking over the fact of me playing Dark Souls. I hope you're ready for some hot ladder action, because we got one hell of a ladder. Oh yeah. Oh man, this ladder must be part Jamaican, as long as it is. Anyway, we just beat the gargoyles. Made a little montage in the last video. If you didn't see it, check it out. It's my first crack at editing. But essentially, we come up here and we ring-a-ding-ding the bell. I don't really know the significance of the bells in Dark Souls. I know once you ring so many of them that it causes changes in the world, essentially just signifying that you have usurped whatever creature was guarding the bell. So, I don't know, but we did it. Took a long time, a long time to fucking do, a long time to edit. And I'm not even gonna lie, a little pain out of my heart to see some of those quality jokes that I was making during the video to be gone, but I hope to make some new ones now. So we climb back down this ladder, because once you go ladder, you never go back, essentially. Oh yeah, I learned to slide. I don't remember what button that is, so for my next stream, I'm definitely not going to recall.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I am Oswald of Careem, the partner.
Alright. Oswald.
To lack faith. Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh out to confess.
Nice, what is he, like, showing me a stigmata? I don't get the thing. Purging stones. Indictment. Book of the guilty. I think that's like all PvP stuff. Not sure what the... Oh, he sells like magic shit. Ring of sacrifice. Nah. Despite the dreadful rumors surrounding the nation, the ring is a single asset, its ability to prevent bleeding. I didn't even know bleeding was a thing in this game. I know there's like poison and toxic, and I am dreading Blighttown. I think the first time I actually played this game, I think Blighttown is where I quit. Though I do not remember beating these dragons. Or these gargoyles. Like, when did this game come out? Like, fucking 2000? No, not 2000. Like, yeah, I guess it would have been 2000 something. I'm not sure. Dark Souls. No, just the first one. Dark Souls. It says 2011. Really? That's it? Huh. Initial release date, yeah, 2011. It's not that long ago. This game is really stood the test of time then. I mean, graphically, it's not the prettiest game, but like it's following, and since 2011, they've released what? There's 3 Dark Souls, and then the one Bloodborne, and then most likely another one to be announced soon. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep, so I think after I beat these guys, I think I go to the Dark Root Basin or some shit. But that's not important. I'm sure you're wondering, like, what's your hot take today, DNT? What do you got for the people today? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I got for you today. We're gonna talk about... I have no idea what we're gonna talk about. What do you want to talk about? Like, what's eating at you? Go ahead, write in the comments down below. What's bothering you? Is it girls? Is it girls? You can tell me. Is it guys? I don't judge, you know. If you what did I do? 23 to strength. I gotta pay attention to this because I'm gonna have to know. Anyway, if it's girls, if it's guys, let me give you some advice on girls. I consider myself a bit of a ladies' man, but I'm not like a bro. Like, I'm not a Chad ladies' man. I'm like a decent guy who sees the big picture type of ladies' man. From my experiences, women are just as intimidated by guys until they reach a certain age or a certain body type, I guess. Well, honestly, yeah, I still feel like even like super hot girls who know they're hot and they're like cognizant of that can change a person. But I still think that when it comes to them finding somebody that they're interested in, they're just as nervous as we are. And because I don't know why it's this human nature to fear rejection to a certain extent. Like, I'm not afraid of rejection. Nobody wants to be rejected, but is it that big of a deal? We're gonna have to deal with a lot of rejection, like in life, in general. So if we can't start fucking taking it now, it's like, when are you gonna get used to it there, buddy boy? You know? Like, I don't know what you're waiting for. You're gonna be rejected way more. You're gonna be rejected for jobs, for relationships, by other people. You ever notice how there's just like some people that just don't like you? I don't know if like you guys are like super popular. I'm sure there's one or two of you. Here's my card. But I don't know. I tend to be like relatively liked around people. I don't know. I'm a nice guy. That's the main thing. If you're a nice person, most of the time people like you. People love to talk. That's what I find, is that people love to talk. So it's good to ask people stuff about them, because people love to talk about themselves. I've never really been a big talker about myself. I was told at an early age that I was conceited, and I don't know, I've always just been kind of cognizant of not portraying that type of personality. I don't want to sound conceited. I do feel like a lot of people get overly into their own emotions when it comes to certain things, and like they make hasty decisions, or they make hasty like snap comments. Like they'll be like just like racism in general. The fact that exists, that shows you that like there's a subset of people right there who just like make snap judgments or snap comments. Like, oh, like one Chinese kid in junior high. Is he making out with me? I don't know. Okay, well, killed yourself. Yeah, it'd be like one Chinese kid in my math class got a better grade than me. All Chinese people have AIDS. Now, we all know that that's not true. Not all Chinese people have AIDS. Look, I was just surprised. I looked it up, Wikipedia. But it's just like, I don't understand how you can snap judge anybody, or how you can judge a group of people. I tell girls this is one thing I tell girls, and I tell guys the same thing. Like, if you can say like, oh, guys are assholes, or if you say all women are dicks, I know you don't, it's kind of like, you're taking liberty with the words, but even still, just the girl or the guy that you were dealing with just happened to do things that disagreed with you. Yes, they might have even been an asshole. I'm sure if you fucking walked in on Trish, blowing your best man Ben, then yes, that bitch is an asshole. But for the most part, it's just like, like, that doesn't make all women that. That doesn't make all men that, for damn sake, man. Just because you've been cheated on by your last 3 boyfriends does not make all men asshole. Those guys were assholes. And trust me, there's assholes in the bunch. It kind of depends on where you go fishing, what type of fish you're going to catch, too. So, you meet some guy at the fucking AA meeting. I don't like where this joke is going. I don't like, ooh, new armor. You can see her face. Look at that. But anyway, so you're gonna find better fish if you go to the right pond. Essentially, is all I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to say that anybody who's going to AA is less of a person. But, ooh, okay. Here comes the copyright strike. All right. it's just like you gotta look at it situationally. I'm like, if you've dated 20 women in your lifetime, and very few of us have, and all of those girls turned out to be like lunatics, not only is that a very small sample size for you to gather any type of information from, because there's billions of women on the planet, and just because the 20 that you met, that's, yeah, man, you got a better chance of winning the lottery than being right in this argument, is all I'm trying to say. But you gotta kind of take a look at yourself, man. Like, what type of girls are you, Like, I'm single now. I was in a relationship like 5.5 years, and I might have been that asshole, but we ain't gonna say what was what. But regardless, it didn't work out between us. She might have been that asshole too. Maybe we were both assholes. Two assholes who were not willing to, agree with anything. Anyway, we're not getting into me. This is about you. This ain't about me. This is about, I'm gonna beat this guy's ass. I'm just gonna break the total immersion. This guy's done for. He can't beat me. I'm fucking Candace. Candace does not play. Look at this. Candace strike. That was just letting them know I was awake. But totally forgot where I was at. Candace strike. Oh yeah, you can't handle that. But yeah, it's a small sample size, and you have to start looking at yourself. Now, like I said, I'm single now, and I rather like being single. I don't know, like, how, like, I don't know. Never really been into, like, the whole cohabitation thing. I guess I have, like, a weird personality type, because, for the most part, I just like to spend time by myself anyway. And it's very hard to do that when you live with a person. But regardless, like, I always try to, like, I consider myself a sapiosexual. I'm not a super smart guy, but I'm not an idiot, like, by any means. So I do enjoy spending my time with people who are intelligent and can hold an intelligent conversation, and not even, like, book learning intelligence. When I say, like, intelligent conversation, I mean, like, let's talk about something big picture here. Like, I don't want to talk about, goddamn, how your day at work was. That shit, like, who fucking cares about what the weather is? Yes, I understand that little Billy learned how to stand up and walk, and now he can fucking juggle knives. I don't, it's like boring. Small talk does bore me. It really does. And I don't know if that's bad, because there's only so much, like, substantial type of conversation you can actually have with a person. Ooh, the grass crest shield. I believe this shield gives me stamina regen. I think I put it on for here. Yep, absolutely. But I don't know, man. It's just not my thing. Like, just sitting there talking about, like, medial, just every day. Like, yes, I understand that fucking things in this world that have been happening for millions of years are still happening. It's raining out, no shit. Can we talk about the fact that fucking, like, the ice caps are melting, and it could pose the end of our existence? Can we talk about that for a little bit? Because that shit fucking is interesting as shit. Can you tell me about, like, I wouldn't mind talking to somebody about, like, new technological advancement and, like, possibilities therein that lies there, for that to be their thing, to be that in them. Like, I don't know how you feel about that, but that shit sounds great. Like, I don't know. Like, I know I'm not alone in this, but like, you ever, like, feel like you're, like, are you even human? Like, you sit there and you just, like, watch people, and you're like, am I even a human being? Because I do not, like, recognize these people as my same species. As weird as that sounds, like, they just can't be. They can't be. There's no way I can be the same species as the lady screaming at the clerk in Walmart. There's no way we're the same species. There's no way I'm the same species as the other human. I use quotation fingers. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you say. Quotation fingers are cool. You wish you could be cool like me, but you can't. But I'm not as cool as the guy who shot like 1,000 people. You know, and I know that's never happened, but it could be. There's also no way that I'm the same species as the guys that fucking go over in like Desert Storm and fucking. I'm not doing that. I'm scared. I don't want to be shot. Like, getting shot is like, it hurts and shit. At least that's what I heard. I think that was Valley of the Drakes that was down there. I'm not doing the Valley of the Drakes. I do not recall if I Hydra here. I think I might just like bullshit around. Like when I was playing this, Hat Trick got on. He's an Xbox friend of mine, actually a sub to the channel, and I urge the rest of you to do likewise in turn. Where else are you gonna get more of this hot dynamite action with this sultry voice? I think my voice sucks, actually. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I thought I had like a deep enough voice for this shit, and I thought, like, you know, like deep melodic voices. Like, maybe if I was to talk like this, maybe if I was to, I could do the dashy thing. Hold on, original recipe. Dash anybody? No. Anyway, I still think my voice sucks. Like, I thought it was good until I hear it like on tape. Like when I hear myself over YouTube shit, I'm like, ugh, the fuck is this guy doing? Who the fuck is this? Like, did somebody cut his balls off at birth? Like, and his laugh. I try not to be self-conscious though, you know? Like, we all have a certain degree. No matter who you are, you always have a certain degree of self-conscious. That's why, like, fucking millionaires are considering suicide and fucking, like, I don't know, man. I learned the other day that Angelina Jolie was going to fucking hire a hitman to kill her. This was like on the podcast that me and Joni do. But fucking, like, why would Angelina Jolie want to hire a hitman to kill herself? Because she didn't have like the galls to do it herself, I guess. And I'm like, why would she? But it's Angelina Jolie. Like, why? She's a millionaire and fucking married to that hot stud Billy Bob Thornton. Oh man, sorry, not Billy Bob Thornton. And that burp was not, that was comedically timed, but it didn't fit into what I was getting at. She's married to that hot stud, but Brad Pitt, not, you know, I feel more or less comfortable calling Brad Pitt a stud than I do Billy Bob Thornton, because, like, kind of like speaks about me as a, I don't know. Either way, she's married, you know, and they got kids from all over the fucking world. I don't, you know, whatever, dude, whatever you like to do. But they got kids from all over the world, and just seems kind of odd. I wonder if they're gonna get those kids into the movies eventually. I imagine that eventually they will. You grow up affluent enough, like, look at fucking Jaden Smith. He's rapping all over the place now, just like dear old dad. I mean, that's cool, you know. But, like, my dude, you ain't been in the streets. Let's just keep it real. You've not been in the streets, and that's important. I mean, I want to talk. I create content on YouTube and Twitch. Am I a content creator now? With this shitty voice, dude? Why are you listening to me? Please don't turn it off. But why are you listening to me? I don't know. Whatever, dude. Big ups to Jaden Prince, man. Some of us hit that fucking lottery at birth, man. I feel like everybody on this planet has hit that lottery. Well, everybody on this planet has hit that lottery to some extent. Some of us are just bigger winners. like us in America, we hit the lottery for like a pretty big bank. Like, honestly, at least the majority of us. I say, well, I don't know what the poverty line is, or I think the majority of us are over the poverty line. But even still, to be in a country where, like, shit is like, you can do whatever you want, and fucking, we got Wi-Fi just floating around in the air. They don't have that in other countries. Exactly. So fucking, you know, reach up and thank good Lord Donald Trump that you got your fucking Wi-Fi. Whew. Alright, man, that joke was hard for me to even, like, it took a lot out of me. But fucking, like, yeah, seriously, America, we ain't doing so bad over here. We got some poverty issues, and we definitely got some government corruption, but for the most part, man, there's definitely worse. There's definitely worse. We could have been born like in fucking wow, I don't want to like sing. We could have been born in Australia. Think about how bad that has. It's like you're basically born in prison. That's a call to the fact that Australia was used as a prison for years. Anyway, you could have been born in, you know, anywhere else in under much like more challenging circumstances. So I don't know, dude. I'm definitely proud to be an American, dude. I feel fortunate, blessed, lucky, whatever you want to call it, dude, every fucking day. Try to wake up with a positive mindset. And, you know, I'm just going to go back into preaching positivity again. Let's go back to my voice sucking. Like, I don't know. Should I take, like, voice classes? America's great, by the way. You're lucky. So, stop giving your mom a hard time. You know, Cindy's working as hard as she can. But, yeah, I don't know. Should I take, like, voice classes? I'm wondering about that. Like, voice classes. Like, what are they going to teach you to do? Like, I've been using my voice for years, you know, 10,000 hours and you're a master. Well, believe me, I've been talking shit for ages. So you ain't gonna teach me nothing I don't know about talking shit, you know. I can sit here and spout off a diatribe of fucking anything if you give me enough time and enough rope. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. I'm sure there's like some techniques that I don't know as of right now, but like if anybody has any voiceover techniques, should I try doing voiceover? Should I try like some characters? Let's try some characters right now. This is guy whose girlfriend left him and he won't forgive her, and he sits alone in his room all day lamenting over the fact that he has lost said girlfriend and his life is a complete lie. Alright, I'm gonna do the voice. Now, wasn't the voice there? That was just me describing the character. But here's the voice. Ready? Alright. By the way, this Hydra is I don't know if I fight it, but here we go. Here's the voice. The guy who lost his girlfriend. Hello, my girlfriend left me and I'm sad. I know, like, that takes a lot. That takes a lot. I got chills. I do. I got them. He gave them to me. I gave them to myself. Alright, so it looks like this guy's gonna kill me. I don't even know if I'm strong enough to fight this fuck yet, honestly. I haven't even beat the Moonlight Butterfly at this point. Holy shit, man. The splash damage, man. Goddamn Pharaoh rockets. More accurate, it'd probably be more like fucking, Symmetra bolts. Symmetra orbs. Overwatch, anybody? Does anybody else here Overwatch? I wonder if there's a way to make your voice deeper. Can they do that? Like, I would like to have like one of those deep James Earl Jones type of voice. You don't know who that is? He's a fucking guy who voiced Darth Vader. So the original Darth Vader, not Anakin. You know, this is going to be a hot take. I've actually never seen a Star Wars movie past what's the third one? Like, no, not chronologically. Chronologically, but not canon chronologically, but the other type of, the one that came out third, like in the 70s or the 80s or whatever the fuck. That's probably the last one I've ever seen. So I don't even know, like, I know Jar Jar Binks is a thing, but I don't know what he does. I know what he looks like because of memes and shit. I don't know, man. Star Wars never really did it for me. Watched a lot of Star Trek as a kid, like the Borg. I'm all about that. Klingons, something about that forehead ridge just like rustles my jammies a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Watched a lot of Star Trek Voyager, actually. Yeah, that was the one with the female captain. I could name names for you all day, but I don't remember. There was a female Klingon on the show, and she dated a human, and she was like super aggressive when it came to sex, man. I just, like, I don't know, man. I kind of like a woman who can take the handlebars and just, you know, make it do what it do. That shit is kind of nice, dude. I need me a Klingon in my life, goddammit. I'm not like a submissive. No, I'm not a sub. Stop it. Get your mind out. Stop it. Get some help. You know? Really. But I just, you know, like, I wouldn't mind having a Klingon bitch, like, you know, bend me over and, like, fuck me in the ass with my own dick. That's just crass. Yeah, I'm better than that. This is the thing. If I had a deeper voice, if I had a Klingon bitch in my life, I wouldn't be making shit jokes like that. It's not even a good joke. It's just taking the meme of guys don't like anal. And there's plenty of guys who like anal. I know guys who like anal. Probably fucking live with one in the Crazy Town compound. Don't tell them I said that. I've never experienced anal. Might be great. Might not. But until I find out, which I kind of hope isn't anytime soon. Like, I feel like the first time for anal is probably just fucking like, you know, it's probably rough. You know, it's like there's really no way to like ease into anal. You know, it's kind of just like, I mean, like, I've seen like butt plugs, and not that I've been looking. Stop it! You think I'm looking up shit to try to get you into anal? I'm not gonna talk up anal. I'm not here to do that. I'm just saying that I know people enjoy it. I don't know. I'm not sizing myself on butt plugs though, like trying to gauge my asshole. I'm not getting gauges for my ears, my asshole. Not plating my lips or anything. You fucking. And I fell off the edge and died. Oh, that was interesting. Well, we are coming to the end of the episode, so I won't go on this anal kick. This anal kick. I won't go on this anal line too long here, but you know, do what you like, man. As far as I'm concerned, you know. I'm not judging. I'm judging a little bit, but I'm not judging. It's fine.